In the Know is brought to you by American Southwest Credit Union, bringing you personal banking built on trust, relationships, and local service. 1225 west of Almine Road in Sahuarita. All right, time now is 12:05, and it's time for another episode of In the Know, and happy to have with us President of the Green Valley Council, Debbie Kenyon. Great to see you.
And you too, Andy.
Now, a lot going on with the Green Valley Council, but first, for our people that have just moved here, want to learn more about it, what is the Green Valley Council?
The Green Valley Council is first and foremost a membership organization, and our membership is comprised of homeowners associations here in the Green Valley community. So they take out a very modest membership fee, and for that they get a unified voice at all levels of government here in not only Green Valley, the state, but also at the federal level.
Well, Green Valley Council does a lot within the community as well for awareness and let people know what's going on. And you've got some really good forums you've been doing.
We did. We ran the second of our fraud forums last week. That was sponsored, of course, by KGVY. We thank you very much for that. But that was in conjunction with the Scam Squad from the Green Valley Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers. So it was almost an hour and a half presentation. Our executive director, David McAllister Romo, kicked it off with specifically talking about mortgage deed fraud and where you can go to put some flags on your homes. And then the Scam Squad took over and worked the magic that they work. So they knocked it. Steve is amazing. Robert is amazing. They knocked it out of the park. We're going to do a follow-up Wednesday at the Country Club of Green Valley. We have 30-some people who will be coming for that. Wow. And then we're also working on a large venue site where we will be able to just say, come one and come all. This is your opportunity to really get some great information on these situations that affect us here in the community.
Do you find, Debbie, that the interest is growing in this as people are learning that fraud exists? The interest is growing. We have a waiting list of about 40 people that we couldn't get into the first two forums. So, so people, the whole purpose of this is to make people more aware so we are less vulnerable. Absolutely. What are some other events coming up? I do know that we're looking forward to the big, I don't want to call it the field day, but it's a that's the big field day. I'll talk about that last, but we do have a land stewardship workshop coming up on Friday, March 6th, all right, and that we're bringing back the Desert Museum, the University of Arizona Extension Department, Pima County Conservation Lands and Resources are hosting this for us out at Historic Canoa Ranch, and Regional Flood Control is going to join us again, and we're going to do a little deeper dive into how our homeowners associations can protect their valuable property assets. So we're going to talk again. We're going to do some more wrap up on buffalo grass. We're going to do some more ramping up on wildfire protection. Many of these HOAs are already involved in Firewise, but then one of the reasons that we're asking Regional Flood and Conservation Land and the university is to help us develop some mapping techniques of concentration of these areas around our community so that we can secure some more grant funding for remediation purposes. So it'll be fabulous. So we're encouraging our memberships to come out. If your HOA is looking at some of these wildfire protection services that our community is involved with, please register. We'll get you on the docket and come on out. It's gonna be an hour presentation, and then we're gonna do some hands-on out at the ranch with identification of species and what have you. When is the date on this? That is March 6th. It's Friday at 9:30 a.m. out at the ranch, but please, you need to register. All right, very cool. All right, now let's get to the big event. Okay, the big event, March 14th, the 4th annual First Responders Fair. We met last week with all of the committee. So we have the day's events planned. Gates will open again at 9 a.m. Again, we're asking for a suggested $5 donation.
proceeds go to the ranch and the foundation friends that support the ranch. So it all stays right here in the community. But 9 o'clock, the gates open. 9:30, the cadets from the Civil Air Patrol will be posting our colors. We'll have a local gal from Saharita sing our national anthem.
Nice.
Right, and then at 10 a.m. the activities start. We'll kick it off again with the canines. Then we'll have the Santa Rita Fire Department at 10:45 is going to do a couple of their programs. At 11:30 we'll have the equine demonstration right in the center courtyard. Trico at 12:15 is going to do their huge safety program that they do.
Are they going to bring out that truck?
They're bringing out the truck again, so it's pretty impressive to see what happens. And then at 1 o'clock again, we'll have the canines out there. Throughout the day, though, we will have bots from Davis-Monthan, from the county, and from Saharita PD. So we're going to have a bot challenge course, I hope. And then also the Civil Air Cadets will be bringing their drones out. Saharita PD will be bringing their drones out, so you'll be able to see some command vehicles and how they do deployments. So all of this, and then we'll have a couple of canine search and rescue demonstrations throughout the day. It's going to be fabulous.
They're amazing to see, and when you think drones as a techie, you think these little things. No, these things are not tiny. They're huge. Yeah. No, that's going to be cool.
It will be really cool.
All right, once again, the date on that?
The date is Saturday, March 14th. Again, the gates open. It's at Historic Canoa Ranch. Bring the kids. The Kids Zone is going to be huge again this year. So parents, you'll be able to get some ID information for your little ones, but just all sorts of activities for kids, young and young at heart.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll be out there broadcasting live.
So will I.
That'll be fun. All right. Well, once again, thank you so much for coming in. And
if
anybody
Andy
wants to get more info about the Green Valley Council, what should they do?
Well, they can call us at 520-648-1936, especially if they want to register for any of the programs that are coming up. info@gvcouncil.org. You can email us or go to the website, info@gvcouncil.org.
There you go. That's this episode of In the Know, once again brought to you by American Southwest Credit Union.